welcome to today's video. Today I will be opening the December 2020 treat box. So I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of festive snacks that they have for us today. So let's get right into it and open the box. So as you can see on the booklet here, it says Merry Snackmas on it. As per usual for the other books, it's got the code that you would put in, promo for the Kitkats if you want extra, the prize that you could win for being a subscriber. So it would have been Pokemon Christmas items. Oh, that would have been really cute to have gotten something Pokemon related. I do love Pokemon. I have friends who are fans of Pokemon Go. I haven't played Pokemon Go in a while, but I should get back into it. The list of all the snacks, what you could have won for a prize. So it's Hatsune Miku figurines, or could have also gotten a Christmas cup. That would have been neat to get. And then they talk a bit about what Christmas is like in Japan. So let's get right into the snacks. And the first one the first thing as per usual that I do is I always try the drink. So as you can tell, it is Pepsi flavor, and this one is called Pepsi Caramel Punch. And I will open this up and see how it is, but let's read the description first. We're bringing you a sweet soda to share with Santa. This Japan-exclusive Pepsi has a rich and sweet caramel flavor with a pinch of salt for a refreshing winter soda experience. So that, I think, will be very interesting to try. I don't know how that's going to taste, but I would imagine it's just going to be kind of a richer flavor, richer tasting Pepsi. Because isn't there already caramel in soda? And I'm going to put it in my Japan mug that I have here. And I've already added some ice because usually the drinks are not chilled when you get them. Ooh, that was a nice pop. So we'll pour that in. That's always a good sound. Don't know that I'll be able to fit the whole bottle in here. That'd be impressive if I could. Nope, I could not. But I can always top it off later. So let's give that a taste and see how it is. It's pretty good. It's a nice flavor. It kind of reminds me of when you get like a Slurpee or a slushie from a convenience store, and it's that syrupy flavor, when you get to kind of the bottom, and if you mix flavors you get to the bottom of the cup, it's kind of that cola soda flavor to it, which is a nice flavor. You can definitely taste the caramel in it, so it's a nice sweet soda. Alright, so with that, let's try some of these other snacks that we have. So we'll try again to alternate between salty and sweet. It does look like there are a lot more sweet treats than salty. So it'll probably be a few sweet ones and then I'll try some salty ones in between. So the first one I'm going to do, get it out of the way, just because everyone at this point knows I have a love-hate relationship with Umaibo. So these are the Umaibo, Premium Umaibo Camembert cheese. Ooh, Camembert cheese, is that right? Nope, sorry, that's a different Umaibo. This one is the Umaibo tonkatsu sauce flavor. Alright, so I do love tonkatsu, which is basically a breaded pork chop and the sauce that usually goes on it. So I think it'll hopefully taste pretty good, because if it tastes anything like the sauce, then it should be pretty good tasting. It's a little bit crushed, so I have a feeling that when I was moving boxes around, I may have crushed some of my snacks. That or the giant Pepsi bottle did it. So as you can see, it's already kind of crushed, so I can't really pull out a lot of it. So I'm going to just pour out some of the powder, which is kind of a perfect amount for tasting it. And we're going to give this a go. I think I got some of the powder up my nose. Okay. I have a feeling I've had the tonkatsu sauce flavored one before. And I have the powder all over me from the Umaibo. It definitely tastes like the tonkatsu sauce. So it's definitely, if you haven't had tonkatsu before, I would highly recommend it. It's just The way they bread it is just so good. It's usually served with rice, and the sauce is just delicious. So for sure, if you haven't had tonkatsu before, I would highly recommend trying it. Alright, so the next one that we're going to try is this one here. So it looks like it might be some kind of a ramune or soda snack. It does say cider on it. So this is a cider gummy. Bottles up! This chewy cider gummy has a cute bottle shape and a refreshing soda taste to wipe away the winter blues. Alright, so definitely has that soda bottle shape. It looks kind of like the cola bottle snacks or candies that we have here, except like somebody flattened it and stretched it out a bit. So there you go, that's what it looks like. So let's give it a taste and see how it is. Okay. I probably should have just bit off a piece instead of putting the whole thing in my mouth. It's very hard to chew, but it has a nice soda flavor to it. I'm trying to figure out what kind of soda taste it is, though. It almost has a bit of a blueberry flavor to it as well. Yeah, I'm not sure what flavor to describe that as. But it tastes pretty good. Give me one moment. I don't know if you can hear it in the background there, but somebody is setting off fireworks, so I'm just going to go take care of Cinnamon, who is scared of fireworks. So Cinnamon will be joining me for the rest of the recording. She's just hiding on her dog bed here next to me, so hopefully they don't keep setting off fireworks. Alright, so the next snack that we're going to try is this one here, which is hard to kind of see because it's so just a big white fluff kind of snack. And this is called Mashro. M-A-S-H-R-O. Soft and fluffy like Christmas snow, this Japanese marshmallow is a perfect bite-sized winter treat when you're looking for something sweet. So let's open that up and see. So it's just basically a giant marshmallow. It's huge. Like, just to give you kind of a size comparison to my head here, this is how big this marshmallow is. Smells like a regular marshmallow. I don't know if there's anything too special about it. It has a kind of a vanilla smell to it. It's a little thicker texture than I thought it was going to be. And it melts slower in my mouth than I thought it would too for a marshmallow. But it's pretty good. This would actually make like a good sized marshmallow for a giant s'more. I can imagine this tasting really good with that. So I can also see how it would make a good winter comfort snack. Alright, so the next one that we're going to try here is... let's try this one here. So there's very much a kind of a blue colored theme for it's either blue or red for a lot of these kind of wintry snacks. So this one here is the rolling candy soda flavor. So it's time for Christmas candy. This soft candy treat, these soft candy treats have a refreshing cider flavor and soft texture that will have you asking Santa for more. Okay, so from looking at the picture, I would not have thought that these are soft candies. They seem harder, and it feels kind of hard. So let's see what they actually look like when you take them out. It smells like gum. So that's kind of the shape of it. It's kind of just a round ball. Oop, another one rolled out there. I'll put that back in the bag. So just a kind of a round small candy. Maybe at one point they were soft, but maybe I waited too long so they're not as soft, but let's give it a taste. Okay, They're actually much softer than I expected. They taste like gum. And it feels weird when I'm chewing it because I'm expecting it to keep being like in my mouth chewing on it, but it's basically dissolving in my mouth. It reminds me of the flavor of ramen soda. So it's really good. It's just weird. It feels like the candy is playing a trick on my mind because it feels like it should be gum that I'm chewing, but it's melting away in my mouth. Overall, though, it's good. It tastes like ramen, so you can't really go wrong with that. Okay, so the next snack that we're going to try here is this one here. So it looks like it's a corn snack. And it says here that it is Lucky Corn Salty Flavor. Need some luck this holiday season? We've got you. We've got you. Enjoy these lightly salted, crunchy corn snacks that will bring you good vibes into the new year. So as you can see, it's like a round kind of a puff snack. So I think that it should taste pretty good. I can't imagine the flavor being terrible if it's a corn snack. Tastes like corn pop cereal, but a bit saltier. There's still kind of that sweetness like a corn pop cereal, but a more salty taste to it. So it gives it a little more balance. It's not too sweet. That is good though. That is very good. Now with the caramel soda, it tastes like caramel corn, so it's even better. There you go. If you ever need a combo, do the caramel Pepsi with some of these corn snacks, and you got yourself caramel corn. Very good. Okay, so the next one that we're going to open up here is, let's see. I'm trying to see where the other Umaibo is. So it says there's supposed to be 2 Umaibo snacks. Oh, there you go. Alright, so let's open up this other Umaibo. So this one is the premium Umaibo Camembert cheese. So Camembert is a pretty fancy cheese. I believe it's a bit of a kind of a soft cheese. Kind of like a brie. So this one fortunately stayed all in one piece. So we'll see how this tastes, because the last cheese one in the November box was okay, but it was basically, it tasted like a knockoff version of a Cheeto. Okay. It's kind of a confusing flavor, like you can taste the cheese, but it almost tastes like there's a seafood flavor to it too. There's a bit of a corn flavor to it, and I've never really had Camembert before, so I don't know if it tastes like Camembert. It does have a cheesy flavor to it. Kind of a creamy flavor to it as well, which is kind of hard to explain considering it's such a crunchy snack, but it has like a creaminess to it. Overall, it's pretty good though. Alright, so let's go on from there. Let's try this one here. So, like the November box, this is another Pierre Ojisan no roll keiki. So, Uncle Pierre's roll cake. And the flavor this time is Ichigo Kurimu. So, Ichigo is strawberry, so it's a strawberry cream cake. So it says here that Christmas cake is the ultimate Japanese Christmas celebration food. We're sending you some tasty and soft strawberry cream cake for you to enjoy this Christmas Eve. So yeah, it does call it a strawberry cream roll cake. They don't say Uncle Pierre's like they did last time, but it is definitely the same thing. So again, it's got that roll shape to it. Kind of looks like a loaf of bread. I was expecting the cream to look more pink, actually, because it is a strawberry flavor, but it doesn't really look like it. It does smell like it, though. It smells like strawberry Pocky. Yep. It tastes like a strawberry roll cake. Very good. I'm trying to think of what other strawberry snacks it kind of reminds me of. Like strawberry milk? And kind of like a strawberry Pocky. It's very good though. It's not an overwhelming strawberry flavor, which is nice, because some strawberry snacks is just in-your-face strawberry. And it becomes a bit overwhelming. So I'm glad that it's not one of those ones. Okay, so the next one we're going to try is this one here. And it looks like it's like a Pokemon snack, and we've seen these before in previous boxes. So it's that kind of a chocolate Pokemon snack. So I would imagine it's going to taste similar to the other Pokemon chocolate snacks that I've had before. So this one is the Pokemon Christmas Party Choco Corn. Your Pokemon pals are throwing a Christmas party. Each pack of these Pokemon Choco Corn snacks features a limited edition Christmas design and a Pikachu shape. So, when it comes to Pokemon, I know like the first and second generation of Pokemon, I'm really not that good with identifying ones beyond that, so I have no idea which Pokemon this is. The Japanese here says... Oh, this one doesn't actually tell me what it is. It says Poketo Monster. So the Pokemon Pocket Monsters. So it's probably this. Goriranda. So Goriranda. So I don't know, like some of the names of some of the Pokemon stay the same in Japan as well as they do in English, and sometimes they change the names of the Pokemon from what they call them in Japan and what they're called in North America. So I don't know if Gorirand, or what would be like the westernized way of saying it, is the name that it actually has here. So let's open this up and see how it looks. So first try, I was able to get one that has that Pikachu shape to it. And yeah, it looks pretty much the same as most of the other Pokemon chocolate corn snacks that I've had before. So I would imagine it's going to taste the same. I don't think it's going to change. They just made the packaging look different to make it a Christmas special. Yeah. Basically it tastes like Cocoa Puffs, but a little more buttery. So you really can't go wrong with those. So I'm sure that you can find these snacks around at Asian grocery stores. And I would highly recommend picking them up. They're just a nice chocolatey snack without being too overly chocolatey flavored. Okay, the next one we'll try is this one here. And this one is called the Umaibo Rings Sugar Rusk. Okay, so I think I've had something similar to this before because I recognize the name Sugar Rusk. And it's described as, so it says here, we couldn't find 5 gold rings for your 12 days of Snackmas celebration, but we found the next best thing. These Sugar Rusk Umaibo snacks are the sweetest corn snack for your sweet holiday. So let's give it a try and we'll see how it is. I would hope that the image on the bag is what the snack will look like. I don't know if they're the exact size. They're pretty close. So I'm going to get one that's similar to what's in the packaging there. So they're actually pretty close in size in terms of what's on the packaging. So that's always nice to see it the same size as that. It kind of looks like a crouton, actually. Okay. It's got a very strong corn flavor to it. It's sweet. but not too sweet. It kind of reminds me of the Lucky Corn salty flavor ones with less salt and more on the sweet side, but it's kind of a similar flavor. It's good, it's just it tastes so similar to the other corn snack that's in here that they're almost identical. Just one is more salty and one is more sweet. Okay, the next one we'll open is this one here, and it says on it, Sono manma Ida? No. Soda. Okay, so this one is the sour soda gum. Challenge your friends or family to a sour challenge. One of these 3 refreshing gum pieces is sour, but which one is a mystery. Will you pick the sour one? Well, if that's the case, I might actually save these till the end then. And we'll see, I'll try all 3 and see which one it is, and then that way I can keep chewing the gum at the end, so whichever one I end up at the end will be the gum that I will continue to chew after this video. So we'll save that one for the end, which kind of surprises me, or maybe closer to the end, because I still like to end off my videos with having Kit Kats for last, if there's Kit Kats in the box, and in this box there is. So I'll save this closer to the end. Maybe I'll save it to just before the Kit Kats. So the next snack that we're going to have is this one here, and this snack is the Scone Genovese cheese. Cheese lovers are in for a mellow and crunchy treat this winter. The light scone snack from Japanese chip favorite Koikea has a cheesy flavor with hints of basil, onion, and garlic. Ooh, that sounds fancy. It even shows, it looks like it's pesto on there. Okay, so you can see what it looks like. So it's kind of a long stick snack here. So it kind of reminds me of those Cheetos sticks. You can smell the basil on it. And a bit of pepper, actually. It smells really good. It smells very savory. Yeah. That is good. The pesto flavor is very prominent. You can't really taste the cheese. It's kind of there. But the basil flavor is so good. There's definitely a peppery taste to it as well. So it's nice. It's a very flavorful chip snack. If you can find this at a grocery store, I would recommend trying it. It's so good. So now we've tried all the classic snacks that were in the box. Still debating about the gum. So I'm going to wait a little bit before having it. Actually, you know what? I'm going to have it now, because that hopefully it'll kind of calm the flavor of the chips that I just had. So we're going to play roulette. I'm going to try each of the gums, and we're going to see if I can find which one is the sour one. So you'll probably be able to tell by my facial expression which one it is. So just to show you kind of what they look like here. Just the 3 little balls there. So it's hard to tell. They all look exactly the same. So it's going to be hard to say which one is going to be the sour one. So I'm going to just go from left to right. And we'll start with this one here to see how it is. Kind of sour. I'm going to call it super sour. Okay. I was wrong. Well, I don't think I have to try the other 2. I lucked out on my first one. Oh, that's sour. I like sour candies and I like sour gum. This is super sour. So I'm kind of glad to get this out of the way first, so I can enjoy the other gums, which are going to be less sour. I just really lucked out by getting the first one and getting the sour one off the bat. So give me a moment while I try to get rid of my puckered face and get rid of some of the sour flavor in my mouth, because I don't want to chew this for very long. It's just too much sourness. Whew. Alright, so now that I got the sour gum out of the way, I'm really glad that that was the first one that I got, just so that I didn't have to try the other gums, or I can savor the other ones for later. So the next one we're going to try is this one here. So this is how it looks here. Like so. Oh boy, that gum really kind of coats your teeth with sugar. So I'm definitely going to be brushing my teeth after this. So this one is called Christmas Fugacity. This Christmas treat will melt in your mouth. The light bar made from wheat has an airy texture and sweet brown sugar flavor. Try it and let your end of year stress melt away. Or in this case, as I'm eating it, kind of more the mid-year. So I'm not going to eat the whole thing, but it basically looks like a black sugar snack, which I've had before in previous snacks. So just calming cinnamon down here. It's already broken, which actually kind of works out because now I have just the right size piece to eat and try it out. Yeah, it's a black sugar snack for sure. Pretty good. It's a nice light airy flavor. Not too super sweet. I don't really know how else to describe it. Basically, it's a sugar snack, an airy sugar snack. So it's definitely not for everyone because it is a little bit on the it has a little bit of a bitter aftertaste to it, but it is a nice flavor for those who like sweet but not too sweet of a snack. So the next one we're going to open up is the Melty Matcha, or nope, sorry, I'm reading the wrong one. The Christmas Choco Daifuku. So in the book it shows here as a blue one, so maybe it comes in a few different colors. So ready for a Christmas surprise? Inside this fluffy, chewy, bite-sized marshmallow is a chocolate treat. The packaging has a cute Christmas design. So it's got Santa and it's got Rudolph on there. And it says Choco, which is just the short for chocolate. And I've seen these snacks before. They're just basically around kind of a marshmallow disc. And we'll take a bite out of it. And as you can see, there is a chocolatey center to it. It's pretty good. The chocolate basically tastes like a typical milk chocolate from Japan. Milk chocolate there tastes a little different than here, and I think it's just the different kind of, they use a different kind of milk than we do. But it still tastes really good. I did miss one Choco snack from the classic box, so I'm going to do that one next. And this one is called the Tyrol, or Tyrol Choco Winter Mochi. So it kind of reminds me of the Daifuku that I just had, because Daifuku is actually a kind of mochi. So this is definitely, that Daifuku is more marshmallow in texture. Okay, so that was not what I was expecting. I was expecting it to look like this, but if you look carefully you can actually see that it's a chocolate square. So we've had similar snacks to this before. It has kind of a nice swirl pattern on the chocolate, and there's usually a gooey center to it. So again, there's that swirl pattern that you get with the chocolate, we'll take a bite out of it and I'll show you the center of it. So the center is actually a mochi. So it's kind of gummy. It's gummy and it's also got like a fudge to it. Wow, that's a lot of chocolate in one bite. It's weird to eat it because it's like you're eating fudge, but it's in more of a hard chocolate form than the kind of the fudge bar. And it has a taste like the powdered cocoa that you get on treats too. Which is weird because it's basically a solid snack, but it feels like you're having a treat that has that powdered cocoa on it, or the powdered chocolate on it. So it's very chocolatey. It's not something that I would have a lot of, or many of them at once, because of how much of a chocolate flavor it is. But if you're looking for a quick something to satisfy your chocolate cravings, one of those will be more than enough to satisfy any chocolate cravings that you have. So I'm going to take a quick sip here. We're on to our second last snack now, which is this one here, and it's called a Melty Kiss. And let's see what it says. It says, Melty Kiss Matcha. We want this kiss under the mistletoe. These soft winter limited edition chocolate treats will literally melt in your mouth with their rich matcha center, and their rich matcha center will have you craving more. So I believe I've had Melty Kisses before as snacks before in one of these boxes, and I love matcha, so I can't really say no to this snack at all. See if I can open this without wrecking the box. So there you go, that's how the box looks. Alright, so this is what it looks like on the packaging. It's very festive. I love the kind of the mint green color. I think it's a nice kind of festive color that isn't the traditional like dark green or red or white color for Christmas. So this is the treat. What the treat looks like. It's a cube. This has the powdered chocolate on it, unlike the winter mochi that I had just before. So let's take a look and see how it tastes. I'm gonna bite it in half just so you can see the matcha flavor in there. That is so good. I like it because the matcha is the kind of the main star of the snack. It's not so much the chocolate. And chocolate's there just to kind of act like a casing or like a surrounding for the matcha, but the matcha is definitely the main star. Oh, that's good. Yeah, for sure. So if you're ever craving matcha and you don't want to boil water to make yourself some matcha tea, have one of those Melty Kisses. It basically is like, it tastes like you've had a few sips of like traditional matcha tea. It's very good. And last but not least, Kitkat. And as you can see, it says sparkling wine right on it. So that's really exciting. It very much is like a ring in the new year kind of Kitkat. So let's see. It says, the holidays are all about celebrating, and how better than with Japan limited edition sparkling wine Kitkat. This Kitkat has gentle sparkling wine flavor with a hint of strawberry. A luxurious must-try holiday treat. Oh, there's a little disclaimer. It's very hard to see, but you can see the fine print there. It actually says contains 0.1% alcohol. So this would be a snack that I could not give to any of my younger students if it has even the slightest bit of alcohol in it. Pull it out and see how it looks. I wonder if they have different designs. So this one has Santa on it. This has a lady who looks like she's getting ready to go out and party. Another Santa. Seeing if there's other designs here. Gentleman on the phone. Ooh. A dog. I'm just going to pour them all out and see if I can find any other designs. A girl playing tennis, or not tennis, badminton it looks like. An elephant. And a lady driving a car. And then the rest are just repeats. There's like 2 more Santas, another guy on the phone, another dog. Actually, 2 guys on the phone and another dog. So I think I'm going to go with the elephant one, just because it's so different from any of the other images that are on here. So typical Kitkat, 2 pieces. You can actually smell the sparkling wine once you take it out of the packaging. So I could believe that it has 0.1% alcohol in it, because you can smell it. You can smell the wine. So there we go, breaking it in 2. Cheers. Well, that's good. Oh, it actually kind of tingles, so it gives that sparkling wine feel. It definitely tastes like wine with a bit of strawberry in it. You can taste the alcohol for sure. So this would definitely not be a Kit Kat to give to kids. Sorry kids, this is a Kit Kat for adults only. That, surprisingly, yeah, you can taste the alcohol. It kind of reminds me of sake Kit Kats. But it actually has almost a stronger alcohol taste to it than the sake ones. It's really good though, overall. So now that we've had the snacks, we're going to read the article that's in the back here, which talks about KFC in Japan. And so I'm pretty sure I've talked about this before for how they celebrate Christmas in Japan, how KFC is actually a big deal there, as like a family meal for Christmas. So it says here, explore Japan. Christmas equals KFC. Christmas in Japan means many things: Santa, spending time with loved ones, and KFC. That's right, KFC is big in Japan, but why? Christmas culture is relatively new in Japan, and there was no custom of a Christmas dinner before 1970. After the first manager of a KFC overheard a foreigner living in Japan say they missed turkey and chicken was the next best thing, the concept took off thanks to a successful ad campaign and cemented itself as the Japanese Christmas dinner. Ever since, KFC has become more and more popular every year. Some people wait in long lines for their KFC, and others even take reservations. In 2019, KFC Japan made 5% of their annual sales on Christmas Eve. So if you want to enjoy Christmas like people do in Japan, grab a KFC and have some more Tokyo Treat snacks for dessert. So there you go. These are some of the kinds of snacks that they have around Christmas time in Japan. I hope that you enjoyed that video and are possibly now craving KFC. And I will see you at the next box opening. Have a good day. Bye.